Angry Guy here, and today we're discussing why black men are rejecting black women for foreign women. Today we're discussing why black men are rejecting black women for foreign women. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Oh, hey, just know, I tried my best with you coloreds. I gotta be a white girl. I gotta be a white girl. Come on, baby, let's go.
Hold on, wait, I know what you are thinking. And no, I am not promoting black men to come to Germany so they can get a white girl. But ladies in America, if you are watching my videos, please do not be so hard on American men. I understand that there are some things that you have went through in the past with the Pookies, the Chads, and the Ray Rays, but those good guys that you didn't want back in the days, those are the ones who are leaving the US. Those are the ones that you cannot categorize with those guys that you made messed up experiences with. I just honestly want to show you his cheese smile and her satisfaction. I mean, isn't that really all that we want from a relationship? Just be silly sometimes, have fun, be there for each other, empower each other, and so we can evolve in our relationship. I mean, honestly, ladies in America, if you cannot provide these things along with cooking and cleaning, respecting your man and loving your man, then other women from other countries are willing to do so. It kind of reminds me of Dave Chappelle. I don't know, maybe it's me. Let me know in the comment section. I think he does kind of look like him. The reason why I'm showing you these clips, dear gentlemen, is because of the simple fact that usually it's me who tells you that there are a lot of German women who adore American black men. But I just thought that it would be interesting for you to hear exactly that from melanated men who already live here in Germany and who have experienced quite a few things. Let's roll the clip. You ready?
Is it true German gals like black dudes? Gals, German women. I'm assuming you're asking that. To answer your question, it's a common misconception to think that just because you're black, you're gonna come over to Germany and get a lot of women. It's not just being black. I'm gonna speak from my experience. It's the black American thing that kind of, draws you more attention because
Yes, that is absolutely true. I will confirm that the majority of gals, let me say women, do prefer black American men. But let him tell you himself.
because it's not common unless you live around a base. It's not very common to see like a black American or walking around. So that kind of intrigues certain women. Not all women.
I'm telling you, the first time I saw that wink, I was floored. I couldn't believe it. But yes, it is true. Of course, not all women over here in Germany prefer black American guys or black guys. But the ones who do will love you. I mean, just from the way that he looks, just from the way that he speaks, I know that this guy has like a pool of women that he can choose from. I mean, his facial expressions just says it all. Let's continue.
But that's anywhere. Like if you're not a common thing around the area, you're gonna draw a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, they love us, bro. They love us. Come over here. You'll never leave. Nah, but to answer your question, yeah, there's some women that really like black guys or black Americans or what I mean? That's just, you just gotta get lucky, I guess,
Don't I always tell you this? Didn't I tell you this? I mean, I can understand that you sometimes are like, okay, wait a minute. Sudaya is talking about all of these things, but where is the proof? Where are the receipts? First of all, the receipts are here. Seeing is believing. And if you can't make it here yet, who's going to be able to tell you the best way if the things that I'm saying are true? People who obviously live here, right? And he is one of those guys. He clearly serves the military and he's based here in Germany. Here's the thing. Those guys who serve the military and who are stationed here in Germany, they probably have the most fun out of them all because there's no war going on in Germany. So there's really not much for American soldiers to do here. So while the American taxpayers are actually funding all of these American bases, these guys are just having the time of their lives. I'll just assume, because They just are here. They are observing. They are babysitting Germany. And they're just enjoying life. And just enjoying the women who love American black soldiers. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, honey.
All German women like melanin, and they don't care where the melanin come from.
I'm just going to say this. Of course, not all women are going to be into black American guys, but those women who are actually attracted to melanated men, that are always, I mean, always going to prefer American men. But here's the catch. Not all American men over here are going to be attracted to those women who are attracted to them. So you got to understand this. The average American guy who's fit, attractive, has a little bit of game, he's going to be able to choose from all of these beautiful women. I mean, every American guy that came over here was literally shocked at the selection of women and the fact that women are approaching them. They were like, wait a minute. I didn't know Germany was like this. But let's continue the clip.
German women, they want to try to really pull you into their lane. That you're acceptable to the parents, that they accept you, and so on and so forth. And what they also want is, like the brother was speaking about already, like our color. They want children of us. This is what they also say also to our face.
It's true. When you actually meet a German woman, she's all into you. She's going to let you know real quick. Because like I always say, black Americans are a rarity over here and actually a specialty. So what are you going to do with something that is special? Treat that person like a specialty, right? Meaning that girl is going to compete for you, that's for sure. She's even going to may start some arguments with her friends. I'm not saying this is a cool thing to do, but I have seen it happen lots of times. This woman will cook for you because she's trying to impress you, and this woman will cherish you. She will appreciate you, let you know how worthy you are. She will celebrate your looks. A lot of people think that it's a fetish. It's not fetish. We just love it, And when you treat something with love, you will do certain things and you will express your emotions because you know that there are so many other women who love what you love and they're going to want what you have. So no, it's not a fetish. It's all love and we're going to show it. What these women over here will not do though is this, play foolish games with you. She's not going to leave you on read because she feels as though that you need to chase her. No, because she might know if she doesn't text you first or text you back, then you may go ahead and just deal with some other woman because you are going to be the one who will have the ability to choose from a lot of beautiful women. And that's just the fact. What women over here who are into Americans are also not going to do is wait for you to make the first move. I mean, this has been going on when I used to go to certain locations, and this is still going on today. When these women spot Americans, let's say in a club, you got to imagine like this. It's like a swarm of women who go and circle those Americans because they want your attention. So they're going to do certain things to get your attention. So that's just going to be women. Women love attention. They will buy you drinks, they will take you out, and this is not because they think that you can't afford it. And it's also not because they want to show you that they are the strong, independent woman. No, it's all because of the appreciation of the American black man. Let's continue the clips though.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's not leather, man.
What you mean? Break it down. Break it down.
I mean, like, did you serve in the military here?
Yes.
Okay, so at first it was a shock. It's a shock. You're like, damn, you get a lot of respect, but on the other side, it's a lot of hate with it also.
Yes, I also agree with that statement. I mean, I'm sitting here telling you all these positive things about women loving American guys, but there's also a negative side to this whole thing, Not all nationalities are going to be amused by the fact that their daughters are with American or even American black men. I even had to experience a few things with my husband that were not really that amusing, but in those cases you really got to stand your ground and you got to have a backbone and you got to make sure that you avoid certain situations. I mean, that's why when I talk to my clients or when I tell them where the places where they can actually go to, I'm always trying to avoid them going to East Germany. Berlin is a super cool, super diverse city here in Germany. It's the capital of Germany, but at the end of the day, it's still got some issues going on, if you know what I mean. I do have to show you one clip though. This lady in this clip, she just made my heart smile. I mean, she's just joyful, she's positive, she's clearly happy. Her mindset and her attitude, I just love it. She's mixed, she's half black and half German, but I absolutely enjoyed watching that clip. Let's just look at it and you tell me what you think. I totally love her.
All right, so listen, what's your ethnicity? Where you from?
My mom is German black, my daddy black. I'm an Air Force kid. You feel me?
Okay, that's nice to see. All right, so listen, what do you expect a man to bring to the table?
Respect is the main thing. You know, if you don't got no respect for each other, then it's not there. And as far as bringing to the table, it's not about bringing to the table. It's about what you can do for each other to bring the table. You know what I'm saying? Together. I don't believe in like slacking. So it's like if somebody needs a little help in something, you know, y'all team, y'all like a team. You feel me?
And what would you bring to the table first?
Love, because men need love. You know what I'm saying? The respect, I already said that. You know, and just really making sure a man gets what they need. You know, the respect, the taking care. I cook, I clean. I don't burn water.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can I get a hug?
Of course.
I get more American.
Now, guys, I want to say that was a real hit right there. That was a real hit right there against Western women, especially Western black women, when she said, I don't burn water. Because a lot of black women, a lot of Western women, not just black women, white women, all women of American citizenship, whatever, westernized women, they burn water. They burn water. They don't cook, they don't clean, they burn water. Okay? These are skill sets that they simply do not have. And they are proud not to have them. As men have to wake up and realize that tolerating this type of thing, this type of bad behavior, this type of disrespect is something that they should not do under any circumstance. When a woman says, I don't cook, I don't clean, I am the table, okay, then that's her saying that you don't need to be with her. See, what men have to do is the woman really wants the man to check them and let them know, yeah, I'm not going to tolerate this. And they want him to reject them. So now they know that this isn't acceptable. And the next guy, they're going to have to change it up. And they're going to have to act different and act right. Men have to stop settling for kibbles and bits, okay? Because that's what it is. It's kibbles and bits. It's dog food. Men are out here settling for dog food when they can have literal 5-star cuisine with some Grey Poupon, you know? It's completely unacceptable. That girl that we saw, you know, she was half black, half white. She looked like a straight black girl. But if you notice, her attitude was different. She made it very clear. First, she said love. And I thought to myself, you know, I don't really know about that. She also mentioned respect, very important. But then she said, I cook, I clean, I give the man what he needs. I don't burn water. And you can see right off the bat that's her mother. That's influence from both her mother and her father. You know, like they don't tolerate that nonsense that's happening in Western society with American black women who think that they're on this pedestal and that they can't fall off it. You know, the higher you are up, you know, the further down you're gonna fall. And we all know how motion and gravity works. You know, it's literally gonna be like splat. It's gonna be like a bug hitting the windshield. Splat. You know, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be really, really rough when Western women, you know, when they finally, you know, come back to reality, when they finally touch the ground, it's going to literally be an explosion of reality just seeping inside of them. And it's going to be a moment of, hello, darkness, my old friend. You know, they're going to have a conversation. They're going to have a conversation. These women don't realize what they have had and what they are about and what they are now losing. And they have no way of defending against this because these are women who are, you know, German women, you know, Asian women, these Eastern European women, African women, you know, women in South America, Latin America. These are women who were raised to be wives and mothers. And regardless of what they choose to do later in life, they have those skill sets. These are women who know not to say certain things. For example, walking around saying that they want a man who's a millionaire, or he has to be this and this and this. These women are smarter than the average bear. And it's just really common sense because like that just shows you how off American women are. Even if you wanted a guy who's 6'5" and who's a millionaire and who has all of these different things, you don't go around saying that. Because what you're doing is you're now limiting your options. When you listen to these foreign women, they say things like, for example, they get interviewed and they're asked, how much money should the man make? They go, I don't care. Really, you don't care? So what if he made $30,000 a year? You'd be okay with that? She goes, yeah. I'm fine with that. Okay, and what if he wants to take you out to eat? If he wants to take you to eat at Burger King, she goes, I love Burger King. What do you like at Burger King? Burgers. And then they laugh because they don't even eat at Burger King, but they know basically they know to be humble. They know to keep their mouth shut. They know not to start spouting all kinds of nonsense. Like what's your body count? Oh, I'm not either. I'm a virgin, or I've only been with one guy, or blah blah blah. They could be lying through their teeth, but they damn well know not to put their business out there like that. Like I've said, you should assume that everything a woman says is a lie, and then look for the truth in her lies. But a woman is a woman who at least does not put her business out there like that, and understands that men don't want these things. Men don't want to know all your business. For example, I saw a video where a woman basically said that a woman should not tell a man all of her business regarding her ex relationships. Like, if a guy says, why'd you break up with your ex, don't tell him any of this nonsense. Lie to him. Tell him it was like it didn't work out and that was it. And you know what? A lot of people were angry with her, but in reality, I didn't view it like that. I viewed it as her saying, like, keep that stuff to yourself. And I agree with her on that. I would rather a woman lie and tell me straight up that we just weren't compatible, versus, and that's not really a lie, that they're just not, she's leaving out a lot of details. I don't want to, but you know what? I don't want to know about the DV in a relationship, and the police had to be called, and all this other stuff, and the Chad and the Ray and Pookie and all that other nonsense. I don't want to hear about that. You're bringing a lot of grief to me, a lot of trauma and all this other stuff, complicated stuff. This dude might come look. I don't need to know about that stuff. All right. Basically treat this relationship like a fresh start and leave your past in the past. I don't want to hear about your trauma. If you're still dealing with that, then we shouldn't be together. So a lot of these foreign women, they know to keep their mouth shut. They know how to keep their past in the past where it's supposed to be. They know not to boast about body counts. They know not to start saying that they want a man who's a millionaire. Even if they want a man who's a millionaire, they're going to keep their mouth shut, because they're going to keep their options wide open. This way, they can pick and choose from the men who want to have relationships with them. They can pick and choose from the men who want to have relationships with them. So they can still get the best man regardless, but they have their options wide open, and now they're respected by all these men, regardless of if they choose the best of those men, who's tallest, who has the most money, but they still act modest, and that's one thing that a lot of Western women don't understand, how modesty and being just respectful in general and not dogging all men can carry you so much further in this world.
American ladies have her mindset. I mean, she was joyful. She had a smile on her face. She said all the right things. I mean, okay, the outfit is a little suspect, but that's a different story. Nobody is perfect. But her mindset and her energy, when you have people who can actually make you feel good and make you feel joyful with their energy, that is huge. I love that, influencing one another on a different level. But maybe it's that German DNA that she's carrying through her mother. I don't know. Just kidding. And I also know that a lot of you are wondering about, okay, but when I come to Germany, when do I start learning German? I have to know how to speak German. No, you don't. The majority of us speak English anyway. We learn this in school, and especially when you go to these locations, gentlemen, where you will meet these women who are into Americans. They all speak English. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. And when these ladies do speak English, this is how it sounds.
Where are you from?
Germany.
What are Germans known for?
I would say discipline, punctuality, and we got the best cars like BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche, of course. And also the best women, of course.
Family, at the end of the day, it's really about how we feel and how we can make our significant other feel. I am not here with my content that I'm creating trying to make anyone feel some type of way about the things that I am saying. If there are any ladies from America watching me, ladies, I don't feel no type of way about you. You don't need to come for me with the attacks, but I understand that you may be in your emotions because you don't like the things that I say. But I will say this though, Germany is just another country on the map where women are just sitting here and waiting for American guys, especially American black guys, to touch down so they can be appreciated. Okay, so whatever you don't like over there with the average guy, we love over here. So just be aware of that. So you know, your man can get snatched. I mean, it's not like that doesn't happen already, but that's a different story. So this is the video for today. Please give it a like.
Bro, shots fired, shots fired. Shout out to Soraya. Like the video, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.